And thank you guys so much for introducing our peaches. Yeah. Take it away, Charlie.
Yeah, thank you all as well from me. Well, let me tell you, I heard that Soccer was making a peach cobbler.
Yep.
And I know she always buys too many.
Yes,
okay.
I do.
So I'm thinking, what do you do when they get overripe?
I don't know. What do we do?
Well, I tell you what, there's only one thing to do, and I called my nephew. He's from Brazil, but he's a mixologist.
Ooh.
And he said, throw him in some gin.
Gin and
so
peaches.
I was ready to go.
What are you gonna make for us?
Well, okay. Here's the process. So I got the gin, and then I took your overripe peaches, sliced them up, and I put them in a mason jar.
Okay.
Look at that, isn't that beautiful?
Oh, that does look yummy.
Yeah. And then after about 3 to 5 days, I strained them through some cheesecloth.
Okay.
And this is what we get. Now check that out.
Ooh, that smells really yummy.
Now what's really good about it is this gin has botanicals in it. It has lavender, grapefruit, and pecan, the number 9. They make another one that's yopon. But this is the one we chose for this recipe.
Lavender grows here in Central Texas, and pecans. That's Texas all the way.
Now I do have to tell you.
What?
You think I'm going to throw those peaches away?
No, what are you going to do with them?
Put them in the freezer. And then someday when it's just right for ice cream, I'm going to put them with ice cream.
Bluebell homemade ice cream.
There we go. There. Now we're going to make a spritzer because it's summertime and we just want to chill out a little bit.
And these are really fancy glasses too.
Heck yeah.
I know. Awesome.
Just about that much.
Okay.
We still have to cook, you know.
Yeah. So we don't want to get too toasty for the cookie.
We still got to wait on that ice cream too.
That's right.
All right. We're going to add
sparkling
water.
Yes.
I'll turn that around so you can see. Left-handed pour there. Look at that.
Yep.
Oh, a little bit more there. Okay. Just a little bit of ice in there.
Okay.
Now you got all those botanicals and everything we were talking about, so let's continue on that trend.
Okay.
Here, I picked this last night.
Nice.
From my patio. Fresh sweet mint and rosemary. And if you want to, you can do these anyway. But we'll do this one with rosemary.
Do mine with mint.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I love mint.
And there we go. You have your Texas Hill Country Peach Gin Spritzer.
Let's do a toast.
Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Ooh.
Kind of makes you want to sit in a rocking chair on the porch, doesn't it?
It kind of does.
I think so. And Soccer, now that we got ourselves kind of warmed up with that spritzer, what are we going to do now?
What we're gonna do now is make what I call my mama's quick and easy peach cobbler.
It's gotta be good if it's got mama in it.
Yeah, it has mamas in front of it.
all
That's right.
All right. Yeah.
Normally, I would start with the beautiful fresh peaches, but because it's quick and easy, we're using peaches that are canned in heavy syrup. So you get the heavy syrup. I know everybody's on a diet and they're trying to do the light, but the heavy syrup gets really, really thick and it thickens quickly. And so it's if you're gonna do it, you may as well do it with all the calories, none of this non-calorie stuff. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start with, we have the peaches here, and then I have some sugar, 1 cup of white sugar, 1 cup of brown sugar. And then I have 1 tablespoon of cinnamon, 1 teaspoon of nutmeg.
Well, one thing I can do in the kitchen is help.
Okay.
Want me to take those away?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And then this is supposed to be about a tablespoon of vanilla. Pure vanilla extract. And You can put the top on that, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, thank you. And then just a squeeze, just a little bit of a squeeze of lemon, so that kind of like the acidity kind of like takes a little bit of the sugar away.
Yeah.
Just a tad bit. Just like a little squeeze like that. That's good. And then this.
Oh.
Butter.
Now we're talking.
Butter, salted.
Butter and sugar. We are rocking and rolling.
Yes,
now.
we are. All of the southern recipes have butter. All of them. I grew up, and I'm just gonna break this and put it in here because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna transfer it into a saucepan later, and then kind of like cream it all together, and then take it and put it back in my pie pan, which I have. These are you can get these from HEB. You know, these are already done pie pans. The way my mom did it originally, always, is she used the peaches from our peach orchard that we had in East Texas. I used to grow up getting those peaches off the tree. I'd rub them on my clothes, blow it off, and then eat it. Yeah.
The best.
That's the best. That's the best. So yeah, that's what we do. We put that all in, and then we stir it up on the stove, and then we come back and we'll put everything in the pot. So we're gonna go to the stove and start stirring it all up.
And when that thing hits the stove,
It's
we're gonna know there's some cooking going
Yes,
on,
it's
right?
gonna smell so heavenly because all of everything goes together. So like I was saying earlier, we're here on the stove and everything's all together. It congeals, it starts getting thick. You want it to boil and you want the butter to melt. And then this is the filling that you're gonna put inside of the wonderful pie crust. And when I'm making one, I do double crust. Some people do single crust. I always do a double crust because I like having a whole lot of crust. That's my favorite part of the crust and the juice. So that's my favorite part of the peach cobbler.
Well, we got it on the stove.
Right. Yep. It's on the stove, and so what we do now while that's warming up, and the goal is to get the butter all integrated with all the goodness and the yumminess, and to help it get really thick. So yeah. Really good. And so I take these already made, pre-made pie crusts, and I unroll them. You have to have them outside of the refrigerator for a while. They should be easier to unroll.
And you got the nails for it.
Yep, I got the nails for it.
That helps get started.
It always does. It always does. So you take a little bit of flour and put it on your board like this. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to meld these together so that they can, oops, knock my hair in the thing. And you use your muscles, right?
You need to. It's a joke. It's a joke.
Use your muscles, and you kind of make them go together so that it fits in here.
You're melding them together, so that just means you're just combining the two.
Yeah,
right?
I'm combining the two of them together. And normally you would use a rolling pin, or sometimes when I was a little kid, my mom would take just a regular cup. And she would roll it with the regular cup or with the mason jar. But since that has our
bottle of gin.
Oh, bottle of gin. It could be a bottle of gin, Charlie, but we're not doing that right now. So now that we have our filling ready, the peaches are ready, we take our container here, and what we're gonna do is we're going to basically roll this and then lay it in here. Yeah, see? It makes it so much easier when you do it, when you use. See? Pretty
Beautiful.
Awesome.
Beautiful.
Yeah, and it usually fits really well, and you can move it around. It's almost like Play-Doh, really. That's why I like it. Making pie crusts and cobblers. It's like playing with Play-Doh. And you put it in the corners, and I usually push my fingers down like this. And then we'll pour the peaches inside here.
Can't wait for that part.
It's gonna be yummy. Okay. So normally you can just take the peaches and you ladle them in or pour them in, because you may or may not, depending on how much juice you want. You may or may not want to put all of the juice in here. So what I normally do is just put it in and then I'll pour some of the juice on over it to decide.
That way you can kind of control it.
Yep, you control the amount of,
yeah.
yep.
I like that. I'm gonna put this back on the stove?
You can put it back on the stove.
Let's do it. Yeah.
And then you put the top on it and that's it. And put it in the oven. See?
Are you gonna meld them?
I'm gonna meld them together.
All right, I learned a new word today on this. This is great. Huh? Charlie and Soccer's pie crust, or would it be?
Soccer and Charlie's.
I like Charlie and Soccer better.
Of course, but Soccer and Charlie's.
Okay, you win. It's your recipe. It's your recipe. You got it.
All right, and so then you just take it and you put it over here like this, and you just roll it and roll it and roll it, and then you try to make it look pretty.
Oh.
You can do the edges like that.
Pretty is pretty, but I'll take good, tasty over pretty any day.
You and me both.
There we go.
See?
Yeah. Oh, an artiste.
My mama showed me how to do this.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we take our baby, our peach cobbler baby, and we put it in an oven,
And
375
375.
for about 30 minutes.
Alrighty. Have fun.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, Soccer. We got it out of the oven.
Yep,
It's test time.
it is
I
test
think,
time.
Yes, let's try it.
Let's try it. And I'm a lefty, so this is perfect.
Oh, okay. When it comes to food, I'm ambidextrous.
When it comes to food, you're ambidextrous.
That's
Yes.
it.
Yes, yes, yes. There's the peaches. You can have this treat anytime because it's a quick and easy, Mama's quick and easy peach cobbler. Cheers.
Oh, let me get the crust.
Get the crust. You have to get the crust.
Oh, I'm
Ready?
taking too long. I got it.
You got it?
Cheers.
Uh-huh.
We got it.
I know. The butter. Oh my God. That's my favorite.
And those peaches, the flavor's coming out. Sugar's got it even sweeter. I'm having trouble stopping. I gotta
I know.
quit talking now. I just gotta eat.
I know. I want to just eat this whole thing, but we gotta finish up. Thank you guys for watching. We're eating, talking with our mouth full, and that's it. Thanks so much for watching.
Thank you.